This is something I did before. I just 2 seconds ago I recorded this. And what it is showing is how when you hit the record button, it records two things. It records your desktop, but it also records a little picture of you. And if you notice, when I click on the picture of me, it lights up in the timeline down here. Now when I click on the other background, the desktop of my computer, then it lights up the other one. So as you can see, the audio is on, the audio waveforms are on the picture of me. Now, if I don't care about the desktop and I just wanted to record myself, well, and I can just throw away that desktop and I could just like delete it and go hit delete. And then I could say, okay, well, that's all I really wanted was me, but I'm too small. So how do I change that? If I select my image down below, and then I can drag it up and make it bigger, you see? Now this is a recording of me that I did earlier. And by the way, if you look at the little X in the middle, you see there? That's how you can move the whole thing up and down. And if you see those yellow lines, that means that you're exactly in the center. You can go back and forth, and this means you're right on the horizontal line in the middle, and this means that you're right in the middle of the vertical. Anyway, so, and if you want, you see this little thing? This thing can allow you to turn it like this. Isn't that neat? But it tells you when you're straight again. Okie dokie. Now, and those little dots on the side, of course, are making it bigger and smaller. So if I say want to record some of my audio or keep it, and then I'm going coughing in one spot, and I want to get rid of that without getting rid of the video, all I have to do is right click, and when I right click, it'll say, aha, separate video and audio. And then voila, look at that. Now here's the audio and here's the video. And you can tell because when I go like this, my video disappears, but the audio is still there. So if you wanted to have also any kind of audio track you bring in, you can bring it in by just dragging it in. Anything you drag in the window, say you have some that you just need to drag it in the window, and it pops up in this little area that's called media. But you can just drag it into the window, and it will come in wherever you have this little bar, the scrubby bar that tells you where you are in the timeline. Okay, so if you want the music to appear in a certain spot, then you click on that spot, drag your file into the timeline anywhere, and it'll make a new timeline for you. And then you can also click on it and slide it around anywhere you want. Okay, and then if it's too loud in the beginning and you want to soften it up, you can go to that special little thing up here where it says transitions, and there's an audio fade in right there, and you can go doop, and then it'll make it fade so that the audio comes in slower. And if you want to change the amount of the length of the fade, you just drag these little things, select it once till you see it's yellow, and then drag it wherever you want. See? And if you don't want it there, then you can delete it by right-clicking. Say, oh darn, I didn't want that one. Then you can delete that transition. So that's how this happens, and then you can check all these different kinds of things. Anyway, you can also, let me think, there's something else I was going to tell you about. All right, now, this is just to show you how you can export a video. Now, you see, these are the two things that will be exported. That's the only thing that's going to be exported is this little video. So, what I will do is I go up to File, and as long as I've saved it, save it, ding. Okay, once it's done, then you can go share and go to export, and then go to wherever it is you want to export it, and it'll always be an MP4. Well, it depends on how you want to do it, but the regular default is MP4. So I'm going to save it right here, and it will start exporting. Now it may take a little bit, so I'm going to stop this video while it's exporting. Here we see how it goes. Start it again when it's done. Alright, now when we click on Reveal in Finder, it will show our file. Now, this is the fun part.